The clock is ticking. What you'll see in this video might save your future. In this moment, Archangel Michael brings an urgent message that will change the way you view your closest relationships. Imagine receiving news that leaves you speechless, a notification that someone you deeply care about has secretly signed over their rights to you. What could this mean? Why would they take such a bold step without telling you? Stay with me until the end, because this revelation is part of a divine plan, and God has chosen you for this path. You feel a whirlwind of emotions, confusion, curiosity, and maybe even a sense of betrayal. This wasn't something you saw coming, yet here it is, a responsibility so profound that it shakes the foundation of what you thought you knew about your friendship. But remember, my child, nothing in your life happens without purpose. This is not a mistake or a random event. This is part of God's plan to shape you, guide you, and reveal His trust in you. Like this video, if you're ready to embrace this message with faith and understanding. As you process this shocking news, questions may race through your mind. Could it be that your friend is facing challenges they haven't shared with you? Perhaps they see in you a strength, a wisdom, and a love that makes you the only person they can trust with such a responsibility, or maybe this is an act of desperation. Your friend is silently crying for help, hoping you will step into the role they've chosen for you. Another possibility lingers. Could there be a hidden agenda? A reason they haven't disclosed but which you're meant to uncover in time? Each scenario points to one thing: this moment is not about fear but about trust and divine timing. Trust is a powerful bond, and your friend's decision is a reflection of the faith they have in you. This isn't merely about legal documents or rights, it's about a deep connection, a belief in your ability to handle something significant in their life. They may not have shared their reasons directly, but their actions speak volumes. This trust is not a burden but a blessing. It is an opportunity to grow, to reflect, and to understand the depths of the relationship you share. Whether it is born from love, fear, or necessity, their choice is a testament to the role you play in their life. Type compassion if you're ready to honor the trust they've placed in you with grace. Dove, my precious child, God's voice whispers in your heart, this responsibility is no accident. I have chosen you to carry this trust with wisdom and grace. Do not fear the unknown, for I am guiding you toward understanding and clarity. God's plans are often beyond what we can see or comprehend in the moment. This act, though unexpected, is a part of your journey, a chance to deepen your faith, to strengthen your resolve, and to show the compassion that God has placed in your heart. You were chosen for this role because you have the qualities needed to fulfill it. The next step is crucial. Approach this situation with integrity and an open heart. Seek out your friend, not with suspicion but with love. Let them feel safe to share their reasons, their fears, and their hopes with you. Remember, this moment is not just about the responsibility itself but about the bond between you and your friend. This is a chance to strengthen your connection, to honor the trust they've shown, and to respond with the kindness and wisdom God has placed within you. Type grateful if you're ready to approach this situation with compassion and understanding. As you take time to reflect, consider this: God never places us in situations without reason. This responsibility, though unexpected, is a piece of a larger puzzle. Perhaps it is meant to teach you patience, to show you the power of love, or to prepare you for something even greater in the future. Your friend's actions, though silent, are a message in themselves. They are asking for your strength, your guidance, and your presence in their life. This is not a time for judgment or fear, it is a time for faith and connection. God calls you to respond with kindness, with understanding, and with a heart open to the possibilities. This responsibility may come with challenges, but it also comes with rewards, deeper bonds, greater clarity, and a stronger faith in the journey God has prepared for you. This moment is not about control or power. It is about love, love for your friend, love for the trust they've shown in you, and love for the divine purpose that has brought you to this moment. Approach it with humility, and you will find the strength to carry this responsibility with grace. Type trust if you believe in God's wisdom and are ready to act with compassion. As you move forward, let gratitude fill your heart. Gratitude for the trust your friend has placed in you, gratitude for the lessons God is teaching you, and gratitude for the opportunity to grow in love and faith. This moment, though unexpected, is a blessing in disguise. It is a chance to show who you are, to honor the bond you share with your friend, and to walk the path God has set before you. Let your actions reflect the divine love and wisdom that guide your life. This situation may feel overwhelming at first. You may question whether you're ready for such a task or why this responsibility has landed on your shoulders. But remember, my child, nothing in your life is random. This moment is part of a divine plan, and it carries a message of trust, growth, and purpose. As the reality of this responsibility sinks in, your mind begins to race. Why would this person, perhaps a friend, a relative, or even a distant acquaintance, entrust you with something so significant? Are they facing an urgent crisis they haven't shared? Maybe they're carrying a secret too heavy to bear alone and see you as the only person who can handle it with wisdom and care. Or could it be an act of redemption? Perhaps they've made mistakes and believe that through your guidance, they can find peace or healing. Whatever their reasons, one thing is clear: this moment is not about coincidence. It is about trust and the divine connection between you. Type blessed if you feel the weight of this responsibility and are ready to seek clarity. This act of granting you power of attorney is more than a legal gesture, it's a message wrapped in layers of complexity. It may feel like a gift, but it's one with strings attached, calling you to dig deeper into their intentions and your own capacity for understanding. Perhaps they chose you because they see qualities in you that others overlook. Strength, integrity, and compassion. They may not have spoken these words, but their choice reveals a deep belief in your ability to act wisely. This is not just about them, it's also about you and the role God has prepared you to play in their life. In this moment of uncertainty, God's voice speaks softly to your heart. My child, even when the path is unclear, trust that I am guiding you to fulfill a greater purpose. This responsibility is not a mistake, it is a calling, an opportunity to grow in faith, wisdom, and love. God has placed this situation in your life for a reason. It may feel heavy now, but it is through such moments that we learn the depth of our strength and the power of divine guidance. Trust that every step you take is part of a journey designed to reveal not only their truth but also your own. Type Amen if you trust in God's plan and are ready to walk this path with faith. Dove, before taking any action, pause and center yourself in prayer. This is not a decision to be made lightly, and God is inviting you to seek His guidance at every turn. Approach this responsibility not with fear but with a heart open to understanding. Pray for clarity, for wisdom, and for the ability to act in alignment with God's will. As you do, you will find that the path ahead becomes clearer, the burden you feel will transform into a sense of purpose, and you will see that this responsibility is a chance to reflect God's love in your actions. It's important to consider the deeper reasons behind their choice. Are they facing a financial or legal crisis they haven't shared? Is this their way of asking for help without speaking the words aloud? Or are they offering you an opportunity to step into a role that will challenge and grow you? Whatever the case, their decision reflects a belief in your ability to rise to the occasion. This is not about power, it's about trust. They are handing you something precious. Something that requires care, compassion, and integrity. Remember, God's plans are never random. This moment, as unexpected as it may be, is part of a greater purpose. It is an opportunity to deepen your faith, to show compassion, and to act with the wisdom that God has placed within you. Your response to this situation will shape not only your own growth but also the lives of those around you. Approach it with humility and a willingness to listen to both God's voice and the needs of the person who has entrusted you with this responsibility. As you move forward, carry this truth in your heart: you were chosen for this moment. It is not an accident or a burden, it is a calling. A chance to reflect God's love and wisdom in your actions. This responsibility may come with challenges, but it also brings opportunities to strengthen your faith, to deepen your relationships, and to grow in ways you never imagined. Embrace it with gratitude, and you will see the beauty of God's plan unfold before you. Out of nowhere, your life takes an unexpected turn. Archangel Michael's voice echoes through the moment, urging you to pay attention. Someone, perhaps someone you wouldn't have anticipated, has granted you power of attorney. This act seems to come out of the blue, leaving you to wonder, what does this mean? Why now, and most importantly, why you? This isn't just a legal matter, it's a spiritual calling. It's an invitation to explore a connection that goes beyond words, beyond explanations, and into the realm of divine purpose. Stay with me, because this is a story of trust, love, and the guidance of God's hand in your life. Type Amen if you're ready to open your heart to this divine message. Dove, the news hits you like a tidal wave, stirring a mix of emotions you can't quite put into words: confusion, curiosity, maybe even a sense of pressure. Why would someone place such immense trust in you without saying a word? Deep trust might be at the root of their decision. They see in you something extraordinary, qualities that reflect strength, wisdom, and reliability. Or perhaps it's an unspoken bond, something felt but never openly discussed, that has led them to entrust you with such responsibility. On the other hand, this could be a desperate cry for help, a silent plea for guidance, protection, or a lifeline in a moment of crisis. This isn't just about paperwork or legal authority, it's about a bond that defies logic. Someone has chosen you as their anchor, their guiding light in a time of uncertainty. Their reasons may not be immediately clear, but their trust in you speaks louder than any explanation could. You may feel overwhelmed, wondering if you're prepared for such a task, but remember, trust is a rare and precious gift. It is not given lightly, and when it is, it carries a divine message: you are enough. You have within you everything you need to rise to this occasion, Type compassion if you're ready to honor the trust placed in you with humility and grace. God speaks to your heart in this moment, offering reassurance and guidance. Every connection has a reason, my child. This trust placed in you is not by chance. Embrace it with humility, knowing I am with you every step of the way. You were chosen for this, not because it is easy, but because it is part of your divine purpose. Take comfort in knowing that this responsibility is not a burden but a blessing. It is an opportunity to deepen your faith, to strengthen your character, and to walk in alignment with God's plan. You are never alone in this journey. This is not a situation to face with fear or hesitation. Instead, approach it with a heart open to understanding. Pray for clarity and wisdom as you navigate the unknown. Let God's light guide you, illuminating the path ahead one step at a time. Seek out the person who entrusted you with this responsibility and approach them with love. Ask not with judgment but with genuine care, "How can I support you? What do you need from me in this moment?" Your response will not only honor their trust but also strengthen the bond you share. In moments like this, it's important to remember that God's plans are often hidden until we're ready to see them. This connection, though unexpected, is part of something far greater than you may realize. It is an opportunity to grow, to give, and to reflect God's love in your actions. The trust you've been given is not just a reflection of the person's faith in you, it's also a reflection of God's confidence in your ability to rise to the occasion. You were chosen for a reason, and with His guidance, you will fulfill this responsibility with grace and integrity. As you reflect on this moment, let gratitude fill your heart. Gratitude for the trust you've been shown, for the connection that has brought you to this point, and for the divine wisdom guiding your every step. This isn't just about responsibility, it's about love, love for the person who trusted you, love for the journey you're on, and love for the God who has orchestrated it all. Let your actions reflect this love, and you will find peace and purpose in even the most unexpected moments. This is no ordinary moment. It is the key to an untold story, one that will challenge your understanding of trust, responsibility, and the divine plans at work in your life. Stay with me, because the answers will unfold in ways you never expected. Type Amen if you're ready to uncover the meaning behind this divine message. Dove, as you take a step back to process this news, the layers of their decision begin to unfold. Was this act of entrusting you with power of attorney motivated by a desire to protect their financial future? Are they safeguarding a legacy they want to leave behind? Or is this a silent acknowledgement of a deep, unspoken trust they feel toward you? There is so much more to this decision than what appears on the surface. It is not just about logistics or legal matters, it is a gesture that speaks volumes about how they see you. This trust may be rooted in your reliability, your compassion, or your unwavering presence in their life. Whatever the reason, this is a moment to pause and reflect on the depth of this connection. In many cases, people act in ways that reveal their love and trust without saying a word. This gesture may be their way of expressing something they struggle to articulate, a silent acknowledgement of the bond you share. Perhaps they see you as their protector, someone they can rely on in times of uncertainty. Or maybe this is their way of leaving behind a legacy, ensuring that someone they trust will carry out their wishes. This decision is not just about them, it's about what they see in you. It is about the light you bring to their life, a light that reflects God's love and guidance. As you stand in this moment of revelation, God's voice speaks gently to your heart, "My precious child, I work through the unseen and the unexpected. Trust that this is part of a larger plan for your life." This moment is not by chance, it is a divine opportunity to grow, to love, and to fulfill the purpose I have set before you. This trust placed in you is not a mistake. It is a sign of the faith others have in you and the faith God has in your ability to rise to this occasion. Even if the path ahead seems unclear, know that He is walking beside you every step of the way. Type Amen if you trust in God's plan and are ready to move forward with faith. Dove, with this responsibility comes an invitation to reflect on your own life and relationships. What does it mean to be trusted in such a profound way? How can you honor this responsibility while staying true to yourself and the values you hold dear? This is not a task to approach lightly. Take time to pray, to seek wisdom, and to act with love and integrity. Let God's guidance shape your decisions, and you will find peace in knowing that you are fulfilling His purpose for you. Think about the person who has placed this trust in you. What legacy are they trying to safeguard? Is it a financial legacy, ensuring that their resources are used wisely and with care? Or is it an emotional legacy? A way of passing on their values, dreams, and hopes for the future, whatever their motive? Their choice reflects a profound belief in your ability to carry out their wishes. This is not just about them, it's about you and the role you are meant to play in their story. This trust is a bridge between your lives, a connection that reflects the depth of your bond and the divine plan that brought you together. As you move forward, let this moment be a reminder of the connections that shape your life. Every relationship, every act of trust, is part of a larger story written by God. Embrace this responsibility not as a burden but as a blessing, a chance to reflect His love in your actions. This is an opportunity to grow in faith, to strengthen your relationships, and to walk the path God has prepared for you. With humility, gratitude, and divine guidance, you will navigate this responsibility with grace and integrity. If you love God, consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you for your unwavering support on this path toward love. If you wish to show your appreciation, type 888 to claim this message.